that intro. Right. Fuck, that intro makes me laugh every time.
Another one, we can do a superhero one on there fucking next. But we should do it right, like instead of just get stoned and rip off each other's Facebook pictures. Like there's one family in there. I don't know who the fuck they were, but they were on a beam or something. I just took them anyways. I don't care who the fuck they were. A couple of people over or something. I thought it was good.
Fuck.
I get an invite to be. Oh my. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you still. I heard you say something about we're
good.
Live.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back now. I got fucking. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, let me get this volume down here. Okay.
Watching this, we're doing this a little differently today because the super AIDS that we call COVID, and so I don't want to be over because Mr. Craigmont has a fucking show coming up this Friday that he has to. If I don't want to do it with COVID, so to be error on the safe, we're doing this split screen for you fuckers tonight. You're welcome.
Thank you for that. So, yeah, I'm sure everything will be all right with you guys. You know, we had a good practice yesterday, but that doesn't mean we're gonna have a good show.
True that. Some people always say practice before the show. Some people say don't. Some people say it's a jinx.
Yeah.
Never another. Every time we practice before a show, that was a fucking jinx.
Yeah. What was I going to say? So yeah, there was a good show on Saturday with La Chinga. There was a good turnout for the band that was before them. Their name slips my mind. They weren't for me. They were some sort of bluesy type ska thing with guitar players that wanted to play loud. So it just wasn't
too loud. Were they too loud? Like how people just play loud?
No, it wasn't that it was too loud. It was just
No, I meant the guitar players are loud because you know how when you got no experience, how you.
No, they seemed
no volume control.
Yeah, no, they seemed experienced. Good sound guy. I can't remember what his last name is. His first name is Mike. And of course, Miguel's there, and he flocks to the soundboard as he does.
Which he's doing. I think he's doing a Dirk Diggler thing tonight. And
yeah, he is. He told me about it. Yeah, he's like, come on by and stuff like that, and said, got the show. So one show that we got to do, and I kind of talked to him about it, is that we're going to have to do one like on a Saturday, and we'll do it from, I'm sure you've seen Nick's Basement. It looks like you haven't seen Nick's Basement? It looks like a goddamn record store down there.
Oh, Nick, yeah, Nick. I'm like, I thought you remember. No, Nick.
Not Nick. No, not Nick. Nick Wright.
Yeah. I've seen this fucking on Instagram. This fucking little his record call it down there.
Yeah. I've been in it, and I go in there, and I'm just like, holy fuck! You can't move. I go into a complete shock and awe of like I don't know where to look first. It's fucking awesome. Yeah,
okay.
we were talking.
There's Pat. I'm not sorry, dude. I was kind of worried Pat was.
Yeah, Pat. I saw Pat showed up.
Pat's fucking here. Three of us again.
Yeah.
I've seen it on Instagram, not in person. I've seen his fucking.
Yeah. So what's this?
So
they're getting. We'll have to talk. Hope is getting a metal show next month as part of a 40th anniversary. I saw something about that, but I didn't see any bands. Any bands?
That metal, I saw something about that in Hope, the metal show or something like that. I kind of saw it on the page briefly.
Yeah, no. I would like to know more about that one. That's about it. I don't know if Bison BC. Okay, maybe I did see that. That's ringing a bell now. So, that was I'm a little shocked. I hate it when they have these things because they put years on it, and 40th. That's a fucking big ass number, man.
Yeah, it fucking sure is.
Yeah, I don't want to know about 40th anniversaries. So, where do we go from here? How's your week been, other than the fact that you're dying?
Hey, he's dying. I'm fucking clean. I'm clean as a fucking whistle. I'm just being silly because I want you to hit your show on Saturday. I don't want you getting sick. I don't want to be that.
Oh no, shows on Friday.
Yeah,
we got the set times. We were supposed to go on first. We're going on third now. I don't know how any of us
out of
how many that.
Out of how many bands?
And what's that? Well, there's the Tarlix are going on second. So because I got Tarlik and TARDIS mixed up, I had no idea what was going on. But apparently the Tarlex, sorry, sing about WKRP.
Yeah, I
sing about it.
I saw webpage there, your gig poster there on Facebook, and I fucking started. I noticed that the Tarlex were named after Herb Tarlik, and there was a lot of WK page, and that's pretty much as far as I got on that.
Yeah.
But I thought,
I'm getting mixed messages here.
Who's giving you mixed messages?
No, because I get messages. I get messages over here now. Oh,
there we go.
Oh,
Look at you!
Just learned a new thing.
With a happy face.
Yeah, there's a pretty face right there. Yeah, apparently they got a song about throwing turkeys from a helicopter and things like that. Yeah, looking forward to seeing them. Looking forward to actually performing, because the way it worked out is that, so in December of 2019, these guys asked me to join them. And I was like, yeah, okay, because that's what I say when you ask me if you want to. It's always, do you want to? Yes. And like, yeah, I didn't tell you what I was going to say. Yeah. I'm like, doesn't matter, I'll do it. And so I joined the Electrojets, and then we practiced a couple times, and then all of a sudden February of 2020 hit, and then everything got shut down, and no place to practice, no place to do anything. People are a little bit don't know what's going on, so didn't really practice and do anything for you till recently, when this guy Ken, the guitar player from the Tarlex, is like, hey, got a show, do you want to play? And we're like, yes. And then we're like, maybe we should practice. So we've practiced twice now in the last, I don't know, 2 months, maybe once a month.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's a quick 30-minute set. Totally good, rock and roll fun. And I don't know if did you listen to it? I posted a link to the band's Bandcamp.
I don't know if it was your link that I copied, but I did follow Facebook page of the Bandcamp or something and listen to it. It's very cool. I like it. It's like you said, feel to it.
Yeah, it's a punk rock and roll Ramones feel, things like that. So easy songs to learn how to play. So that was a bonus for me. So
There you go.
Yeah. What about shows? I had a thing there. I was looking up at the things just to have something that we can yap about. Was the things that happened this day in history.
Oh, what happened this day in history?
Do you know that it's been 19 years since Johnny Cash died? I'm like, fuck. I was like, holy fuck. But one, like, still, he was quite old to begin with.
He sure was. But he was badass.
Oh, he was. You know, he was more badass before there was badass. 1989, Aerosmith Pump came out. Probably the last decent Aerosmith album. I don't think they've released anything good after that.
No.
There's been a couple albums. There's been a couple studio albums, and then there's been all these movie soundtrack shit.
I always pictured Aerosmith as just mediocre. They're not. The 70s, they're like fucking rock stars. When they got in the 80s and shit and all that everything, clean and sobered up, or yeah, they were just, it was just average after that. The show rock and roll is part of the show. Is rock and roll is fucking the show.
Yeah, and part of rock and roll is the show, and it's got to be the whole band of the show, right? Not just
that's right.
Steven Tyler with a microphone and some scarves. Joe Perry moves around a little bit, but then you got the other guys that just it almost seems like they're not allowed to do anything, you know.
Fucking.
So
I think I heard.
Yeah, I get you. I get you on that one. You know, no big theatrics to them. No, you know.
No, it's just nothing. It's just average.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I have to say you're right.
I don't want to go to a rock and roll show and see average. Honestly, fuck.
Yeah. So, and my favorite thing that happened this day in 1966, the Monkees' first episode appeared or aired.
Nice. Who doesn't love the Monkees?
Yeah.
Mickey Dolenz, the drummer, was one of the original Hollywood vampires.
Yeah, he's the only one left.
And he's the only one left. Fucking a piss tank, and he's still the only one alive.
Yeah. You sent me, this is a good one, you sent me the link for that a band called Dorothy, which is based off the
the singer. I'm gonna get.
Now
let me throw this disclaimer out first of all, because when we said chick singing, just drive me up the fucking wall. Well, I did a chick singer, and I figured she kind of like the lead, and you said it yourself when you first heard Lee Aaron feel to it. But I dig this chick singer. There's an exception to every rule, right, for singing.
Yeah.
To drive me up the fucking wall. But
yeah, so
I've been listening to it. I kind of think it's a good fucking just a sucker, a hard rock. It's not metal or anything. It's just your average hard rock, fucking good.
Yeah, so it is a good rock. Like Dorothy as a band is a very good rockin' band. They've been around, but I would say I think it's 10 years or so.
Yeah.
2013.
Something like that.
That I read about. And but this new album that they came out with is very, to me, when I listened to it, I found it very religious. Even the title of it. Yeah, even the
title of it. And that kind of gave me a little,
Yeah.
But you listen to it, it's not really that really. It does reference, it does have to but it's kind of a dark album. She's trying to be like a little dark goth type girl.
Yeah, it is. It does give that, but at the same time, it was still had some upbeat rock to it.
Yeah, there's
and
only one song that I thought was a crapper on that one. And it was like that fucking. I don't remember which one it was called, but that one's pretty much a crapper.
Yeah, there was one that was.
And I think it was like a slow whiny song, but it ain't even a whiny song. It's just I just thought it was the shittiest one on the.
Yeah, yeah, you're not going to get a home run every time and stuff like that, but you know.
No, but I mean, if you can get through an album with only 80 of them.
Yeah, no, you're not going to. That's why I'm now in the thing of like with bands nowadays that just go to EPs, bring something, you know, every 3 months or something, you know, put it in and wait for it, and then you know, it helps. It could also help like guys like promote tours and shit like that, you know, so that, you know, like say Slipknot, because of the fact that they just brought one out. So you bring out a song, and now that you start your tour, or you can bring out 2 or 3 songs at one time. You got an album full of 8 to 10 songs. Bring out 2 or 3 at one time. Do the tour. Bring out another 2 or 3. People will. It'll help promote it. Bring out the what?
This delay sucks.
It does.
You bring out all the fucking. You bring one song at a time, and then you leave one song off, and then you put that. Then I'm gonna get that one fucking song, just like the greatest hits. That's a fucking scam.
Such a scam.
It's a fucking scam. Greatest hits.
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning anybody's. How many rock and roll night can you have on so many? Come on.
Yeah. Come on,
but
Gene wants your money.
They gotta have the one unreleased song you've never heard before, but you gotta get the whole fucking package. No.
Or what is it? Re-released or re-recorded versions.
Oh, the fucking remixes and shit like that. Yeah,
like we re-recorded it. Whatchamacallit has done that one. Motley Crue.
Motley Crue's done it. Okay, Kiss has done it. They've done it on their fucking hits. They replayed everything again, but they re-recorded it. I mean, even if but even if it's recorded, how many times are you going to hear "Heaven Lick It Up" or you know what I mean? Or
no, I get you. I get you.
I mean, I wish I could shit over and over and over again and just put one fucking song in there. Boom.
Well, who was it? I think of like with that one, I think of like Megadeth. They've re-recorded or Dave has re-recorded To Le Mans like 3-4 different times. Yeah, of just like, and different versions of it. Like it's the same song. One time there's the singer from Lacuna Coil.
Yeah.
Like she's singing on it. And then there's a slower version, and there's like a heavier version, and then there's the original version. It wasn't Dave. It wasn't even your best song, you know. So, you know, it's just stupid. That's all I got to say about that. Give it up, Dave.
There you go, Dave.
It's just my opinion, but that makes it right.
You can go through Sony Music to City, so you can go through Sony Music after him.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what else has happened in your week?
Fuck all, really. I mean, really, it's just to put the fucking house together down here yesterday, fucking floors and all that bullshit. Yeah, I don't. Oh, I jammed with that amp. It's very nice. It's very
Oh
nice.
yeah, no, I was talking about that one. Yeah,
I'm not
it?
sure about the head, but I mean, I'm sure the head would have the same feel and tone to it. But just
No, but then I was thinking about what you said with making sure that the speakers,
Oh.
because then yeah, the
And
Suicidal Choice cuts.
hey?
Pat was talking about when Suicidal did a best of album, and they re-recorded everything, and it was not the same.
I mean, sitting upstairs sick watching our show, that's not going to make you feel any better.
No.
That will make you've been warned.
Yeah. I hope she's close to the bathroom.
Oh, she is, but yeah, she's pretty close. She's got a big gut.
Yeah, no, I've listened to the Suicidal Tendencies version of like their best of choice cuts, and they re-recorded everything, and it just sounds like it was done with more money, like the other recordings that they're raw and things like that. Now they're all overdubbed. It's
Riddle me this. When fuckers re-record shit, let's say Suicidal, or let's say Kiss for that matter too, do you think that they put those songs on their album that the fucking former members of the band were? Because it's not their recording anymore, it's not not on the album.
They're still writing credits. They're still writing credits, right?
Right? Yeah, but there's not. But if they bought, let's say take Kiss, they would have bought all the rights to all their fucking songs right. So if they're gonna play the fucking things and they re-recorded it with Eric Carr, now he's not on it anymore. So now he has nothing to do with that song. He gets his name in the credits, but he ain't gonna get nothing. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yeah. No, I still get so Peter Criss is still gonna get his credits, but the only thing it could really do is just what I would be thinking offhand. It would re-release it to new faces, and the new faces would think of it as an Eric Carr song, right? Maybe not look back at, oh no, they brought this song out years ago and it was Peter Criss singing it and stuff like that. There's the other things where it's funny with this whole thing with Metallica and the Master of Puppets coming out and stuff like that. I've been seeing that it's brought up the history of Metallica again, and with the fact that Megadeth just brought out an album, it's been rehashing that fight between Megadeth and Lars. Yeah. So it's
Megadeth and Lars.
Yeah. About how it's been like this, and
not the bad.
The thing is,
Metallica, Lars he's fighting with, not the band, not Metallica.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Lars, the little fuck. What you mean?
It's funny how it's just bringing it all back, and it's really been. I've been seeing these interviews, and it's really been triggering Dave, right? And it's bringing it all back, even though, like, for years and years, that whole thing has been, they all grew up and they put it under the bridge and stuff like that.
After that big after the whole fucking session that they had there on that fucking video.
Yeah.
They all put. Yeah, they put shit aside after the big whiny cry, and then
So
they moved on with life.
Yeah, so they all moved on and stuff like that, right? But now they've brought it all back, and I'm like, it's funny how because I guess it's like the media has, like the news media, let's call them,
Yeah,
compared to like the social media. The social media is so far ahead of the news media now, so that like the news media's got nothing to talk about. So it's like, let's rehash a 40-year-old battle between.
yeah, yeah, maybe I don't know. It might be a little bit of bad publicity. It keeps you in the eye and everything, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if I can get in on and say, let's just have another little fucking feud just to keep us going.
Oh yeah, for sure. No such thing as bad publicity, especially like, Megadeth just brought out an album and I don't think anybody really cares. Maybe some of the hardcore fans, but I've listened to it and I'm just like, there's nothing
Special.
standing out. There's nothing special. No.
It's a piece, that's for sure.
Yeah. So, it's no Rust in Peace. It's no Peace Cells. It's no anything like that, right? So, who knows? So, I haven't heard of anything else happening myself. I don't know if you have. Like,
Nope.
For new music or anything like that. Like I said, I looked up a couple things that was happening in this day and age. I listened to the Dorothy thing. Very good. Fucking strong vocals from her. Like, she can fucking sing.
It's just a pretty good rock and roll album. It's just a rock. It's just a hard rock album.
Yeah.
I get it. Even with the religious fucking undertone with the titles, and I think it's a little darker than that, a little darker, but it's like a little more hard rock. It's a hard rock album. That's all it is. It's kind of like that Lee Aaron fucking shit, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. It's just like that, right?
Yeah. So, no, I get you.
But I dig it. I don't really like chick singers much, but I dig. I've actually listened to the album a couple times on my own. I have to listen to it. No, I dig it. It's nothing I'm gonna put in my car and speed down the fucking freeway 2 fingers at a time. No. That's of course not. But it's a pretty good album.
I love how I get I don't know if you are, but I love getting the subtitles, and it's just always a bunch of little stars with you.
I got the subtitles on my phone. Notice that the comments are all popping up on the side here.
Oh yeah, but they are, but they're not. For some reason, it's
it
not
doesn't
keeping
say
up to date.
Pat,
no,
we all know it's Pat.
We all know it's Pat.
We all know it's Pat. But
so
it doesn't say.
Oh, that's why I.
Hang on a sec. Hey?
I love it.
Can we do it about a half hour? I'm home before me because I leave. We got to move cars around, so now I told me. Asked we do it. That was pretty fucked up, though. I heard.
Yeah, the only reason I brought up.
Heard it on there.
Yeah, the only reason I brought up that Megadeth Metallica thing is because of the fact that you were mentioning like Eric Carr doing Peter Criss, because of the fact that Dave wrote a lot of songs for Metallica way back when,
When he
and
was it before?
when he left,
I mean, when
they
he fired the
kept
rest
the
of
songs.
them.
Yeah, when he fired
Yes,
the
they
rest
did.
of them, they decided to go make another band called Metallica, not like the first Metallica.
Metallica
And
2.
yeah, they were Metallica 2.0. They kept a lot of the songs that he had wrote, but he claims that they changed them up just enough that they weren't his anymore. So
Fuckers, eh?
yeah, so there's things like that, right? Um, that's what he claims, but
Yeah, I'm sure everybody claims something.
I'm pretty sure that Metallica ripped me off for some songs too. I don't know.
Oh,
I
I'm
should
sure
get
they
some royalties.
have too. I'm sure you should. A road trip to fucking Lars's house and go beat him up for the owes you. I'm in.
Do you wanna? Yes. Yeah. Let's go find him. Let's jump in the car. Let's
Go find Lars. We're done. We're done. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going to Lars. Go find Lars. Sorry, Kate. There'll be a really bad drummer on the next studio drummer. Money.
Hey, I've said that guy can't play drums for shit, but you watch those documentaries,
Yeah.
The guy can write a fucking song. It's a
I'm
shame
sure
that
he
he plays. It's a shame that he plays on them. Like I watched it. James comes in and he plays a bunch of riffs, and he's like, okay, let's play this one with this one, and then do this, and then do that, and he can put it together.
Yeah.
Obviously he does a good job at it because they're the best-selling metal band of all time.
Yep.
So, but it's just a shame that he decides that, like, look at this, I have this trash can. We're gonna have it. And then you got Kirk Hammett, the hired gun that he is, comes in. He's like, okay, I'm ready to do my solos. And they're like, yeah, sorry, we're not doing solos this time, but you're still in the band.
Go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Hired gun.
I still have to watch the Woodstock one. I got a chance to talk to Nick and catch up on like things like a couple of the documentaries, or no, they weren't really documentaries; they were series. The Sex Pistols one.
Yeah.
He said we both agreed it was good, up until the fact that it just ended, where they should have they skipped over like 5 years of things, and where they could have put stuff in. Who knows? I don't. And I was just like, yeah, I did notice that. Like all of a sudden it went from this point, jumps all ahead, and then all of a sudden then it's over. We also talked about the Queen one. Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody?
I liked it.
You liked
I
it?
dug that. I dug it, yeah.
I thought it was good, but I thought it should also have been a series. I thought the same thing. They jumped over a whole lot of shit.
Well, that's what the crew did too, and they went from one fucking year to the other to the other to the other.
Oh yeah, like the dirt. Yeah, the dirt should have been a series. Who knows? Maybe when they reboot it. When they reboot it one day, they'll do it as a series. And because of the fact that they jumped over a lot of shit in that one, hopefully they try to stay closer to the book. But yeah, there's that one.
Watching Weird.
Weird. That's the one on Weird. That's Weird Al Yankovic is getting one of his biops.
Nice.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. I actually saw a preview for it, and because I remember certain things of that one.
What's that one going to be on?
I don't know if it's going to be on a streaming or if it's going to be a theater thing. I'm not too sure. I think it's some reason I'm thinking it's going to be Prime, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually look it up here real quick. I'm sure Pat already knows, and he's gonna beat me to it. Doesn't really say. It just says it's coming out in 2022.
You
Do.
the smart TV channel.
Oh, Roku.
But in
Yeah,
in
I think so.
October, I forget what day it is, but a nice romantic movie is coming out. Take your lady to see it. 2.5 hours of complete love it, as I would. Your lady will love it. I'm taking
What is it?
Terrorizer 2. This fucking clown is like the shit. I like him way better than Jason. He goes Terrorizer. He goes into a fucking pizzeria. He goes into fucking pizza. Yeah, the pizza place. He's fucking disappears into the back. Fucking check. Guy throws him out because he's experiencing piss and balls. He fucking kick him out, and at the end, towards the end, the fucking broad in the middle. She disappears. Other broads running around. She trips her little tendon in the back of her leg, ties her to a chair, opens up, grabs napped in the middle of the show, who's hanging upside down with their legs by the fucking hacksaw, and he fucking starts hacking. Dude, best horror movie. He cut that chick right in half, man. It was so good. So good. He was so happy doing it. It's grand.
It's a good romantic movie.
It
Yeah.
Yeah, Charmaine don't like that guy, man. She hates Art the Clown. He's too fucking creepy.
Where I'm me personally, I'm more of into the psychological things.
Yeah.
That's what I like to, I sort of like the Friday the 13th with Jason and like the slow stalking, and then all of a sudden they're running from him, and then all of a sudden he's in front of you. Freddy was good. The puns.
Jokes because he spoke. He was the only one that spoke.
Yeah, he was the only one that spoke, really, because everybody else was screaming and stuff like that. Who was it? I just read recently that England said that they should pass it on to somebody.
Kevin Bacon.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I read that
I'm like,
too.
Kevin Bacon's almost as old as he is. Like,
pretty much. But yeah, no, I've always stalked into the slashers and gore. I fucking love gore. It's so fun.
Yeah. I don't know how Kevin Bacon would do.
I don't think he would do well because there's only one Freddy.
Yeah,
it's not like Jason or Michael on somebody, right? Although Kane Hodder was the best Jason, body movements and stuff, but Kane Hodder was the shit. But you can't really, but you can Jason, which they have. They've had Jasons before him. Jason's in a mask and a jumpsuit, but you get the idea. It's basically supposed to be the same. Same foot. You just throw him out. But Freddy, he's got all that makeup on all his face. You can tell it's a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and expressions on him, like he did them.
And it's the way, because see, and all the way I see it is in the old Nightmare on Elm Street movie, Jason to win, or you wanted Freddy to win. you wanted that guy to fucking hack these fucking teenagers up because he was making jokes while he was doing it, and that had
yeah.
Then you had the remake with the other guy. That wanted that guy to die. I was rooting for the good guys. And I never root for good guys, but that one, that was terrible.
Who did you root for? Who did you root for in Jason versus Freddy?
I rooted for Jason. Because
I think
it didn't matter. Because you're gonna leave nobody. It was gonna be a nobody wins situation, and it was gonna leave, which it did.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it stuck to Freddy versus Jason.
What do you mean?
It stuck to the two of them because of the fact that usually you get these movies and it's called that, and then they end up teaming up and shit like that.
Yeah.
What was that? Was it Batman versus Superman?
It was Batman versus Superman.
And then they like team up and shit like that, or there's other ones like that too, and I can't think of them all because we're doing this on the fly. That they get together and it's just like no.
And that's what you're right. They kept it to that. They weren't going to say, "Come to ourselves. Let's go, Jason. Yeah, right. Let's go." And then they go hands, skipping and go kill the next one. They didn't do that. They kept, fuck you. We're both the shit. We're going to take each other out.
Yeah, some people did put some people in the way and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think to keep the horror movie consistency going.
I think I know of one. I know they've done it a couple times, and the one that I'm thinking of is I think it was the first time they did Alien versus Predator, and they had people in it, and
they had people.
And there was some people having to team up with the Predators to get the aliens.
Right. Remember that sort of kind of now.
Yeah. I'm not too sure, but I think I once read one of the comic book stories that the aliens were created by the Predators as a rite of passage.
Oh, that was
or was that the movie?
Was it that other movie? I forget what it was called. Guys in it.
I wouldn't. I can't remember.
Prometheus. What it was.
That was maybe it was that one then. I remember there was like a story where they created that. So
yeah, that was that. They told us fucking machine that they had there, and I don't really remember what that was all about. I do remember alien face huggers are pretty cool.
Well, you can. I'm not a fan of having my face hugged, so that's okay.
But they're pretty cool. When other people get their face hugged.
Oh, I'll watch anybody else get their face hugged.
Yeah, not me. Hell no. That would probably suck. Ain't gonna be me.
Yeah. So, what else we got here? I can't.
Not much. What kind of are different atmospheres?
I know it feels weird. It's unnatural.
This is very weird, unnatural. Very weird.
So
we're doing it, and we're doing it. We did it for you. We keep the show alive.
Yeah, gotta keep it going.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
But hey,
I'm trying to think of
either give into things, or you work fucking around them. And this is for you guys on Wednesday who need to take a crap.
Yeah, exactly.
You're welcome. You got this week's relief.
I'm trying to think of what we got here.
Oh,
there's
fucking
events that are coming up.
Something
stuff like that.
really fucking old today too. I
What's
forget
that?
what it was. It was either a Kiss album or something, but something turned really fucking old today. And I forgot.
Yes.
I tagged you and Barney, I think too.
Oh,
Raise your
yes.
fist and yell. It was 44 yesterday.
Yes, there was things like that. Yes.
Yeah, I tagged you and Barney in that one.
Yeah, raise your fist and yell.
Yeah, Kiss Alive was on there too. It turned pretty fucking old today too.
Yes. Yeah, in the last week, done in a what was it?
What's up?
The solo albums came out
78.
in 78, and this week in 1978 was the solo album.
Was it this week? Oh, was
Well,
it really?
Yeah, well, a couple of days ago from this week. Depending on when the
That
week
was
starts.
the downfall. That was the downfall of Kiss right there. Although I did like Vinnie Vincent as well.
You think?
He was pretty. I liked him.
I'd have to think about that.
Well, because
I guess so, right?
He recorded Multi Night, and he helped write some songs on it. It wasn't Ace. Ace was too busy getting drunk and crashing cars and playing poker.
Yeah. I lost everything here.
God damn it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I'm really thinking about this Kiss thing now because if you think about it, it really gave. It's almost as if, can you imagine if something like that 4 years in, if like the Beatles did that, because the Beatles all went on to have their own things afterwards.
They did.
And that would have really killed that band too, right? Whereas like you can see that John and Paul can write apart from each other, and then you got
George could write too.
George did write, but you know he was never really included. He was there, and then you got Ringo, who's like the Peter Criss, right?
Exactly.
You know. Yeah, I wrote a song. Yeah, we're gonna put it right up here on the fridge.
Good for you. Ringo wrote a song. Let's put it on the fridge. Ringo, put it right here in case you need it for later.
Yeah, so I could see something like that being like the cause of the end, right? So because then it's like I know in the beginning Ace was writing songs, like music and lyrics, but he didn't like his voice. He didn't like the sound of his own voice.
Oh, Ringo's.
Oh yeah, Ringo was in Abbotsford. Yeah, like this week I think. I think it's or in the next month or something like that. It is coming. It is happening. And that's why Gene sang "Cold Gin."
Because Ace didn't like his voice.
Yeah, Ace didn't like the sound of his voice, so he's like, but they were like, no, you should sing it, and
it wasn't.
He had a great concept.
77 until he. Well, it was about booze too. I mean, shit. Ace knows about that shit. He's always. That's what made him fun.
Yeah.
You ever see that fucking interviewing him and fucking he's just so fucking drunk and he's laughing at everything?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hilarious. I didn't even watch that again today. I think so.
No, it is.
That's
that one is good.
Faves.
Yeah, and he's giving all these stupid answers too, right? He's just like,
so you're the guitar. Yeah, I'm the plumber.
Yeah, no, I'm the plumber. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I'm thinking of other good interviews now. All of a sudden, um, one of my favorites with Kiss though is Paul showing up, big fat Dan Gallagher on the old Much Music.
I missed that one.
Oh, you've seen it.
I'm sure I have.
Where they start talking and Dan Gallagher tells Gene or Paul, sorry, to introduce the next song or whatever. And he's like, and Paul's like, don't we talk to the one with the red light on it? Like he's pointing at a camera to tell him to introduce the song. And he's like, wait, don't we talk to the one with the camera on it? And he just totally made him look stupid.
Awesome.
More stupid. Stupider. I don't know.
Well, there's a fucking.
Then I'm thinking of other ones too. There was the one of your favorite time in rock and roll history when Metallica put on the makeup and the piercings.
Oh yes.
And they were on Much Music, I think it was. And they were interviewing them and they're asking them about what's with the makeup and the piercings all of a sudden. And they were like, well, we're finally at that part of in our career where we can start being ourselves.
No.
And this is who we really are. And this is what we kind of evolved into. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, in hindsight, where is it now?
Where is it now? No, they just did that because Manson came on and fucking, and that was the grunge years too. So everybody had to look all fucking everything.
Yeah.
So
it's hard for these guys to
stay relevant.
There's staying relevant and not to be influenced by it, right?
Yeah, they just caught up. And Kiss did the same too. They did that grunge album, which I fucking hate that fucking album. That Carnival of Souls, I can't stand it.
It was kind of grungy.
And fucking loves it. He's like, I fucking love that album. I said, dude, I never listened. But
I liked it at first, but I kind of outgrew it pretty quick.
I listened to it once and I thought, maybe it'll grow on me. I listened to it like twice. There's not even a catchy fucking tune on it. You know, like a hit like Heaven's on Fire or a big hit like that, but just something and it just wasn't there for me.
But that time Kiss is just a shadow of that, right? They're not.
Oh, that's right. They were
get it again.
Well, they did Top after that, and then they did the Carnival of Souls, and then that quickly did the Unplugged thing, and then they quickly did the reunion. They all did it really quick to get the back of the makeup and get back up on top.
Yeah, well, you know what? I would say Psycho Circus would probably be pretty close to one of their bigger hits.
Psycho Circus, so that whole album, fucking Ace and Peter didn't play on it except for the two. They said fucking Gene and Paul paid us fucking $60,000 or something like that not to play.
Yeah,
play on the album. They had Blair fucking all these people come in and fucking do these parts for them. And Peter's song, they played on those ones, but
they had the song "You Wanted the Best," where they all sing on it, and
that one, that Ace's song, I forget which one that one was called, but
Into the Void.
It was that was the best one on that fucking album.
I thought so too. I thought so too. Happy to have seen them play that one. I thought that was great.
That was played a couple times. They came twice, didn't they?
Yeah.
But once on the.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to see them play it. What was the other one?
Peter song, I don't know. It sucked.
Modern Day Delilah.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was off
I thought that was
Monster
a
or
good.
something.
I thought that was a pretty decent song, but like
It's
I
all
said,
right. It just that song's never did it for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's from that album, which is another album which I don't like. Anything really after Psych wasn't too keen on.
no, like I said, they've become that shadow, right? Like you're, and I
Well,
could
they
see,
become they're
see
band.
that.
You go there, you want to see them play. They just put an album out so they can do the fucking. Oh fuck! I saw that fucking. No, I don't like they perform, but I saw on the fucking news this morning commercial came on. The Eagles were coming. So, I'm just fucking curious. How much are these fucking tickets? 300 on the very top of the fucking stadium. Two at the very worst seat. Kind of like where we were for Motley Crue. And I was fuck up there. 250 fucking bucks for one of
For
those
seeing
things.
a band that half of them are fucking dead.
Yeah, and then I hate the Eagles, and it probably has a lot to do with that Hotel California.
Okay,
That song.
That gets me on a fucking rant that I was thinking about. I went off on the weekend on this one. So it was just announced that the Offspring are coming to Abbotsford.
Yeah,
and their cheapest tickets are $90, and then it goes to like 120 or something like that to play in fucking Abbotsford. Now, the Offspring has been around for 30 something years.
Mm-hmm.
They were around in the days of album sales. They've sold albums. They've made money. One of them flies a fucking jet like fucking Bruce Dickinson there, and
brain surgeon or something.
Yeah,
Some PhD fucking wizard.
Yeah, he's got a PhD in this shit. Yet they're going around charging fucking people $120 or 90 to sit way in the fucking back of the Abbotsford Stadium to 100 down on the fucking floor with 3,000 other people that you're not going to even get fucking be able to see the band. And I'm just like, why the fuck are you charging so much goddamn money when you've already made money? Like,
but that's the reason they're doing it, because they can. If nobody's paying, nobody pays for it, they ain't gonna fucking do it. They'll do what Kiss did, like you said that one, and fucking bring everybody with fucking floor, because it ain't nobody. Because nobody wants to be fucking sitting there and for people on the floor and everybody up in the fucking stand sitting down. Nobody. They want everybody fucking down there. So, and why are they doing it? And I have to say, and I mean, I don't like them, but good for them. If people are going to pay them $50 to stare at me from across the street, if fucking say, I'll fucking have out here. Fucking line up along the sidewalk. I'll fucking bucks to look at me. Fucking rights.
You know what?
But
I would probably take it too. But then I also think of like how when I would read and hear of interviews with Lemmy, and he's like, and he's going around and he's only charging like 25, $35 to go see him. And people are like, how come you're doing that? And he goes, I fucking made my money. I'm not doing this for the money anymore. I'm doing it for the love. I'm doing it for the people, right?
Yeah, it all depends. If you want to make money, go ahead. But if you're getting your money and you're content in what you have, more power to you on that too. And the question: your art, or are you selling out? Well, you know, we all got fucking bills to fucking pay, and then all the people. To me, all the people that say sold out, they did this and made some money. They sold out. You know what? You do the same for the camera.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You do the same thing.
if you had the same job for 25 years and some guy comes up to you and goes, I'm going to pay you twice as much, you come work for me.
Yep.
And are you gonna do it? Fuck yeah, you're gonna do it.
Okay, right. So if somebody said to me, I'll pay you a shitload of money, or people will pay $90 a fucking to see you play these same 5 songs over and over. It's this for. And like the Offspring now, they're old enough. They're a nostalgia band, I guess, because they were 90s. Is probably in their 30s, I guess, about now.
Yeah, they've been around 30-something years now.
Yeah, so they would have been. So that's why pretty much anybody's going to go see them now. It's and Kiss is managed by Eugene. Who the fuck is that? Who the Bob?
Eugene Krabs?
Eugene Krabs.
Eugene Krabs is a fucking dude from SpongeBob.
I've got my glasses on, so I'm like, who the fuck is this? Yeah, I get it.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but anyways, I remember watching one fucking video. There's one interview. It was MTV Sebastian Bach. And they were sitting down there and they fucking called him, he fucking got mad. He fucking flipped out. He stormed right. Do we look like fucking poison? Fucking poison. That's pretty funny. Interviews out there that fucking make you chuckle.
I was reading something and I forgot to get it all in because there was, and I can't. I'll have to bring it up, and I want to fire these questions off at you.
Yep.
Oh, maybe this is it here. These are bands that do not have bass players in them. Now,
I
read
that
player,
one. Yeah,
I wanted to find out. So you could be a hired gun,
right?
And would you play with these guys? Would you learn their songs and would you play with them? Some of them are still around. Some of them are gone.
All right.
Okay. One never had a bass player. Yeah, never had a bass player, but they still played. Never saw them live, so I don't know how they sound live. So this is
who are they?
White Stripes.
White Stripes. I would learn the White Stripe shit and play. It'd be a hired gun for. Yeah.
Okay, you'd be a hired gun for the White Stripes. Okay.
I'd be a hired gun for the White Stripes. Hey, the Doors.
The Doors.
Yeah, I'd be a hired gun for the Doors.
You would play that psychedelic 7-minute song of fucking Riders in the Storm?
Yeah, I would. Because Jim Morris.
Fuck, I'd get bored. I'd pass on that one. I'm trying to think what kind of very heavy metal, tuned down. They're called Pig Destroyer. It's very metal, tuned down. I'm thinking you'd probably say yes to this one.
Pig Destroyer. Let me just hang on a sec here.
Yeah.
They gotta be on Spotify.
Oh yeah, totally are. They've been around. There's a lot of guys on here that I didn't even know.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna hit the mute button on Spotify.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mute you just a second.
Oh, you're gonna leave me here with all these people. You're gonna leave me here with these people.
You mean with Pat? Just hang on a sec.
I'm gonna talk about Mr. Krabs here.
Okay, I'm back.
All right. What do you think?
I did a little bit for a few seconds on a couple of songs, and fucking totally gonna listen to them. Yes, I'd be a hired gun.
Okay. I think you would. I think you would with them. And I think we'll call it after this one.
All right.
Because the bass player, the original bass player left. Or no, there's still things like that. So there's the Rolling Stones. Bill Wyman quit way back in the 90s. Did you play bass with the Stones?
That was
and the drummer died.
Bill Wyman. That was the drummer.
No, Bill Wyman was the bass player. I can't even think of who the drummer was.
Who was the bass player, wasn't he?
Yeah, Bill Wyman was the bass player for the Stones. Would you play bass for the Stones?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, legendary band, yeah.
What about Disturbed?
Disturbed?
No.
I'm not into that.
No, me neither.
I'm not into Disturbed.
Yeah, just the fact that when we got to see them at that show in Abbotsford, it was just so loud and booming. I couldn't even tell if they had a backing track or not.
Yeah.
What
Who
about
was that?
Queen?
Queen?
That was Disturbed. Disturbed, they still didn't have a bass player on stage.
I remember that. At the Megadeth show.
Yeah, they still didn't have the bass player.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they would have a touring guy, but they still didn't have a touring guy. And if there was a touring guy, he wasn't allowed on the stage.
And probably backstage, like fucking Sid Vicious guy was.
Yeah.
What was the next one that you said? Queen?
Queen. Because the original bass player go out with them now because of the fact that he's like, without Freddie, it's not Queen.
Right.
So, would you... Charlie Watts, drummer.
Would I do? Yes. Charlie Watts, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Would you play bass for Queen?
Queen? No.
Not even with the money that you can make. Come on, you're gonna be making like $10 a show, man.
If I would, because I'd be making a shitload of it for playing with Queen. But if it was just for performance, watch them than play with them. Yeah, I would. I'd rather watch them play with Queen.
Yeah.
Money. If it's about money, if money was factored into it for the buck.
Oh yeah, there's got to be. You got to think there's got to be some money involved in that.
Of course there is, but I mean, but for a hypothetical situation, if money was involved, then yes, I would, because you can make a good dime doing that. If money wasn't an issue, and then it would be, would you rather watch them? I would rather watch Queen.
Yeah. So I would say, for me, I would do the White Stripes. Doors, I would pass on.
Yep.
Pig to start, but probably quit. Queen, I would definitely do that one, and not just because of being any kind of a fan or anything like that. I think that would be that'd just be a good paycheck.
Yeah, right.
I admit it.
It should be a good paycheck.
It would just be a paycheck for me. I would suck it up every night.
It. For a paycheck, you bet I would too.
I would play that one note. Another one bites the dust.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, so those of you that didn't watch, except for Pat, thanks for coming out for this.
Except for the fuckers that are gonna watch on Wednesday. Hopefully next Monday, because like we said, this is fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's just the cat ain't here doing it like this. But for your entertainment, you gotta do what you got. Here you go. This is the shit you get this time.
Yeah. So
enjoy this.
Yep. Yeah, enjoy this. Hopefully you learn something.
And we probably made half the shit up too. So
Yeah, I'm gonna look more into this 40th anniversary of Rambo thing.
Oh yeah. That's what fucking
Bison,
they're
BC.
doing.
Yeah, and Bison, BC. I believe that they were one time a Sea Fox Seeds winner when they used to do that.
Were they?
I think they were. They're. I think other than up until whatchamacallit, Nickelback there, I don't think nobody really came out of it, and then after that, they got lucky.
Yeah. Well, Spitfire. No, they didn't win, did they?
No, Spitfires was on it. They tried getting
Close.
in.
They didn't win it, but they got close to, right?
Yeah, and so did it was one of Miguel's bands. He was in it, and I think they made top 50 before they didn't make top. It goes to whatever they have, all their numbers that they have gets broken down to 50, and then from 50 it went to 10, and then it went to whatever it went to. And I think I'm trying to think of what band that was that Miguel was in, and they made top 50. I think the Spitfires did too one year.
I think we did fucking. Remember we played the. Oh no, that was the Seeds competition. That was that Seeds competition they did at the fucking Rio Theater. We were on like second to fucking last at like fucking midnight, and fucking the sound people and everybody been there entire, but they fucking after we were done, we had to use other people's shit because we weren't allowed. Because that pretty much fucking sucked. But then the guys after us come on and they fucking their gear on the fucking stage and they start fucking playing and they fucking won, of course. It pissed me off that we didn't get to play our shit. Like people were coming up to us like the sound guy did better than that. Yeah, we know, but
I recall.
we can't play for it.
I do remember that. I wasn't at that show, but I do remember happening to you guys. Like,
yeah, and that's where we met. That's where we met the band, the Pick, and they fucking brought their fucking like during the day. It was pretty fucking day because they said you're not until fucking later on. Oh, why do we have to be? Yeah, fucking like kids, 12-year-olds with their fucking rich mommy and daddy bought them a fucking half and goes on stage and plays a Megadeth song, fucks it up and gets off the stage. Just fucking get on with it. Why are you even doing that? It was a waste of time. Fucking bullshit. I wasn't too fucking happy. Any of us were too fucking happy with that. But anyways, that's a different day.
Yeah, we could probably have a whole show on that somehow. Pat's going off about of what bands that Eugene Krab would manage tour and are like asking like way too much money. What's his name? It was a couple of years ago now. Santana came through Abbotsford and he wanted like $300 to $500 a ticket. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, fuck. I don't think Gene Simmons would let Eugene Krab manage Kiss.
Am I fucking hungrier than Gene is?
Yeah. Okay, that's enough of this bullshit.
All right, let's call this shit.
It's flatlined.
It's too fucking weird.
It is.
Not gonna lie, it's too fucking. You don't know
like
what
people watching us having a phone conversation.
I know, fucking. It's just weird. Just weird.
Well, we tried it.
I
Maybe
can
next
do
time
it.
we'll just postpone
And
it or something.
we may have to do it again in the future. Hopefully not the near
Yeah,
future.
so
But we may have to get the show through. Let's go on.
yeah.
No
So
matter what.
I know you and I have talked about it, and I'm gonna mention it to these people that are not watching. That we are thinking about going to 100% you just because of the fact that we keep having issues with the
Facebook.
copyright. Yeah, Facebook and copyright things that we're not even doing wrong.
If you fucking say the wrong fucking, it's all over your ass, and we don't like that.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones. I've talked to some other people where they got into shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not the only ones, and I can understand why some people are doing it. So, hopefully people stick around. We'll
platform to start off, but we're gonna be shortly.
Yeah, I think it's going to be happening quite soon. So, we can still get all the messages and things like that. You can still watch. You can still post, and you can still say hi, Pat.
Yeah, Pat, moving to YouTube. Not next. We'll still do Facebook for a couple more times, but
yeah, for sure we will. But we're gonna ease into it, and because of the fact that we keep running into these copyright issues over nothing,
and we're gonna make sure we get copyright issues that day. Our last day on Facebook, jail.
Oh fuck, going down in fucking blaze of glory.
To the writing credits, blaze of glory, Bon Jovi. Remember from
okay, yeah,
Slippery When Wet. They had that one, Young Guns or whatever, Young Guns 2 or whatever it was, and they said, and Bon Jovi, and they said that fucking, hey, can we use that one in Dead or Alive for your? Oh, I'm going to write you a new one. That way, Richie Sambora won't get any writing credits on it. And Blaze of Glory for the fucking thing either. You get just to fucking get rid of fucking credit loophole, motherfucker. Goodbye, Richie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just brought
what
me
a way to screw over. Yeah. I can believe it. I can believe that he wanted that, or maybe I don't even know if maybe Richie said no, I'm not interested. I don't know what the other band guys were doing. He doesn't even tour under. I think he still tours under the name Bon Jovi, even though
yes.
Everybody's gone. It's just him now.
I know Richie Sambora.
Richie Sambora's left.
He quit.
Bass player's left.
But where's about the rest of them? It's just Richie Sambora is kind of like Ozzy and Tony, or Ozzy and Zach, or Paul and Gene, or fucking. You know
exactly.
What I mean? Or the main guys in the band. But whatever. Anyways, we're fucking dragging this shit on.
Yeah. All right. So we'll see you later. We'll see the other people later. Don't forget to come out to Lana Lou's on Friday. We're going on at like 10:30. 10:30.
You're going on at 10:30?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to go on first. I wanted to go on at. Yeah, I wanted to go on at 9 o'clock. Play our 30-minute set.
Anyway.
Walk back up. Go home. Be in bed by.
Nice. Band's the way to go, because that way everybody's all warmed up and drunk. But by the time the last band comes on, the middle band's the one to be at. Just a head of advice: be the middle band.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna take that one. Okay. See you all later.
All right.
I got nothing to say to anything.
I sure do. Here, fuck you. Fuck you all.
Thank you. Fuck you too.